If you're just now tuning in, grab your 2-piece and a biscuit. Make sure you got the macaroni and cheese on the side, because we about to talk about it. Let's go. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back. I know it has been a few, but we gonna keep it running, man. I hope y'all feeling well, man. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Follow me on my socials. I'll follow everybody back. And if you have not subscribed to the GMS show yet, man, make sure you hit the sub button. Poor favor. All right, poor favor. That's all I ask, is that you do that, man. If you want to support the GMS show in even bigger way, you can become a member of the GMS show by clicking the membership below this video, as well as participating in the live chat and sending some super chats if you'd like, if you so please, as well as the Cash App, which is in the description below. Also, one of my moderators or one of my GMS fam can put it in the chat while we are live discussing things. We have so many things to discuss today, but you know, first and foremost, we have to get to the meat and potatoes. No diddy, no diddler, no freak off, no baby oil. We have to get to it. Now, I wanted to get in depth with this conversation last week, but I felt like it wasn't the time. And I also felt like it may have been a little too personal to try to go in or deep dive in it. Pause. And that's this Corey and his children lane. I don't want to be the person that tries to get on the internet and try to talk about people's personal lives like that, as far as speaking on children and, you know, speaking on things like that. So of course I'm not going to be in the realm of disrespect or anything like that, just because I would be a hypocrite being that type of person, knowing that I wouldn't want somebody to do that towards me. What we will do, though, is talk about some of the things that we know to be true, which is that Corey has some kids and he's not necessarily in their lives the way that I feel like he might want to be. Now, we know about his biological children with his different baby mothers. He has a daughter with somebody who he despises, the mother of that young woman. He does not like her. And then he has a son with another woman who he respects a lot. This son in particular, now this is the crazy part, because I've heard him speak on his daughter and say that she is just like her mother and she's this and that, and there's different things that might be going on with her, and she, you know, she might be a certain type of way because of her mother and the influence that she has from her mother. But I have not heard about her getting into anything or being involved with any type of bullshit that warrants a headline or something of the sort where Corey will call that out or say, you see what I mean? Just like her mama. I haven't seen that. And maybe I missed it. You know, maybe one of y'all can inform me in the chat. But I haven't seen that yet. On the reverse end, with the baby mother he respects and who he says has a good head on her shoulders, now that son has gotten himself into a domestic assault charge. Now, it seems as though, according to Corey, he got himself in that situation by being in a relationship with somebody who likes to get physical. And as soon as he decided to get physical back, shit kind of went left, as it always does in these situations. And it's funny that we're going to bring this up. Not funny, but, you know, the irony of us bringing this up, because we are going to talk about the Sha'Carri Richardson situation and how I don't believe that apology for 1 minute. There's way too many women out here that are being abusive towards men, that it gets swept under the rug because men know that they can body the woman that's sitting across from them, but they can't because they value their freedom more than they value necessarily defending themselves, because they know it's a lose-lose situation. There's been a lot of instances where guys out here have got into a domestic dispute with a woman and they couldn't do shit about it because they knew that they had the upper hand, and a lot of women use that to their advantage on top of that. That's the worst part about it, is because they will use that to their advantage. They know that the first thing that will happen if you hit them back is you going to jail. So they can get all their licks off. They can scratch you, bite you, punch you, black your eye. And as soon as you give them the Hadouken, now you in handcuffs going to jail. Now, we're going to get to that in a minute. The reason why we bring up Corey's children is because last night he decided that he wanted to bring up the fact that his 5150 chat room goons went on a search spree, and they ended up finding his illegitimate son that he allegedly had with his old boss at KFC when he used to work there as a amateur fry cook out in Chicago. You know, when he still had the gap, or not the gap, he had the chipped tooth, and he still had big shoulders, and he probably could still dunk a little bit. He got into some shit, and he ended up falling in love with his manager at KFC, not knowing that she was a complete sleaze bucket. She didn't care what it was, dark meat, light meat. She wanted to take it all, put it in her mouth, put it in and around her vaginal spaces. This is according to Corey Holcomb himself. Now we sit in a situation where now we see Corey trying to figure out if that's his child. He told this story quite a few times on his platform where he knows that this woman was pregnant because she told him. It wasn't like he just busted in her and then all of a sudden he just decided one day, oh, I feel like because I busted her, she might have gotten pregnant and I think that she might have had a baby. He just guessing. No, the woman told him that she was pregnant, but she was going to take care of it. Now, according to Corey, he thought that by her words, her saying that she was going to take care of it, that meant that she was going to go and get the baby pulled up out, and then they'll go on about their lives. But according to witnesses who came to Corey and let him know that, yeah, hey, you, now he revealed the lady's name. Her name is Vicky. Oh, you're Vicky's baby dad. Yeah, she went and had the baby. She had a baby. But see, here's the tricky part, because Tricky Vicky was not just smashing on Corey. See, she was smashing the other fry cook who probably was making the thighs and the breasts a little bit more crispy on the ends. You know, he was a little bit more tight on the fryer. So that probably attracted her a little bit. She probably saw how he lathered the gravy over the mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? She probably was watching how he was, you know, doing putting the combinations together in the box. Like, oh my God, you do it so neatly. Meanwhile, Corey just throwing drumsticks and wings and biscuits all over the place, crumbs all over the place. Nigga taking bites out of the chicken himself. You want some of this? You know we eat for free. We work here. She was probably slowly just getting unattracted, like, ugh, like he just never, he just never serious. So then she starts smashing that dude, and it became a thing where now he doesn't really know, actually, truthfully, if that's his child or the other nigga's child, who ironically his name is Craig. Craig from KFC. This is one diabolical story, and I'm not going to waste y'all time sitting here trying to tell y'all about it. I'm going to let Corey tell y'all about it right here.
What Corey had to say about his illegitimate son right here.
5150 found my son.
It's probably a fine mind if I start saying.
If you say where it is, they'll find him. They found that boy. It's about time that boy is united with me. I wonder, has he ever been told? All he got to do is look at me, but he looked like old girl a little bit too. I'm not proud of that.
Boys usually tend to.
Oh, he don't know about you.
I don't think he know about me, but they found him.
I think so.
I'm sure some people told him. It's time for his mama to tell the truth, because I saw him next to his brother and his father that he was told is his father. He's got to know now. Wait, I don't look like y'all. I look like that nigga they said I look like.
I got big calves and I'm dunking. 5'6". What's going on?
Listen to Craig. He told him, come on the show. Young man, find a way to get in touch with me. I might film myself walking up on you one day. And I know that's some cake ass shit.
Yeah, because what if he doesn't want anything to do with you then?
I wouldn't.
Full disclaimer, just want to let y'all know, if y'all ever see me with this can, just know I'm drinking one of the best drinks that you'll ever find in Minnesota. Also, it's not just located in Minnesota. You can go on their website and get these yourself, man. This is strawberry limeade. It is a THC seltzer. Now, I know some of y'all be like, seltzer? Nigga, what? Get that moist ass shit away from me. Nah, it's not what you think, fam. It's not what you think. This is Mellow. This is a great brand that I have partnered up with, and they are doing something special for my GMS fam, for those that partake, for all my Green Mind State. That's what GMS stands for, if some of y'all don't know. The GMS stands for Green Mind State. For some of y'all that keep that GMS, you go ahead and check out Mellow. Go to their website. I'm going to put it up in the comments section. They have blueberry limeade as well. They have tangerine flavor. Flavors a bomb. They got a promo code for me now, and they got a promo code for y'all. So for my GMS fam out there, for those that partake, go to mellow.com. I'm going to put the link up in the chat. Use promo code GMS25 and you'll get 25% off your entire order. That's right, your entire order. Courtesy of my friends over at Mellow. They said, hey, GMS, we see you got some real loyal people over there. We want to make sure that we get that product to them as soon as possible. So I want y'all to go ahead and do me a solid. Check that website out. If you see something you like, put that promo code in, get you 25% off. We got you. Let's keep going.
Would love to have it on film. He will be in denial. And I'll tell him, I understand why you don't want to have nothing to do with me. You don't know me. There's no telling what's been said about me. Because he's a churchy type boy.
Oh, yeah, he don't want to. No, I'm just.
Yeah, he's a churchy. No, it's okay, D. I can handle it.
Oh.
I don't know him. So if I died without getting to know him, I don't want it to happen if that's really my son. But he's at an age where I hope he's not in denial. I want him to meet his other brother and the people that come from him bloodline-wise. Your mother lied like mothers do. Mothers do this. Mothers lie. She didn't want her lie to get out, but 5150 found that boy, and like I said, I called her. She acted like she didn't know me.
Is this the Burger King baby?
Yeah, no, it's the Kentucky Fried Chicken. She was my manager at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and she acted like she was driving me home, but then we was going another way, and she took me to her house because her husband was out of town, and I was dumb enough to go to somebody's house, and it was, I bet it wasn't amazing to her, but it was amazing to me because she was on top, and I liked her, and I just was looking at her like, this is love.
Oh, you was in love.
Oh, he was, yeah.
It was my manager at work, and I used to like her, but then she started fucking the other dude at work.
Is that right?
I was like, you a chicken nigga, bitch.
Damn, I'm high. I keep fucking
You
up.
a Kentucky Fried Chicken groupie, bitch. I hate you. And then I found out that she had the baby. She told me, I'm pregnant, but I'm not going to keep it. No, she didn't say I'm not going to keep it. She said, I'm pregnant, but I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I thought that meant she wasn't going to have it. Then a lady at work named Callie was like, I think you Vicky baby daddy. You know she had that baby, right? They moved to Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
I was like, she had a baby? Wow. So Vicky Perkins, it's about time for us to really try to figure out what's happening. It's time to figure out what's happening. Yeah, let me tell you something, man. When you a young man, about 17, 18, and you your manager at work,
you winning. Yeah.
That was bossing me around in front of everybody. Yeah. But later on that night, I had that ass. It was that on top where she was looking at me in a weird way. I was like, bitch, what, you don't like?
She said, put the goddamn chicken in the grease, Corey. Now bring your ass to the back and eat this coochie. She's making this nigga fried chicken and get to licking at lunchtime. She was using this nigga as a personal eater. Oh my God, but man, look. Let me chill out.
Like it, but I was having the time of my life. Yeah. And I didn't pull out because she was older, and I felt like at 26, when I was a young man, I thought her womb wouldn't make it. But she had.
But if you were that young, how old was she? She was probably in her.
Somebody say she was a nympho. She was a nympho. She slept with a couple of guys at the place, and I was so sad when I found out she was sleeping with the other guy. Cause look, I forgot his name, but he was so cool. Cause I think he figured out what happened. Cause I was walking home. You know how you gotta clean up then leave? And I knew she was leaving with him. And I was walking home down the block. I was sad. Cause I was like, I thought that was my bitch. I was young and innocent.
It's in that chicken.
Then she pulled up, but she told him, wait in the car. And I was all embarrassed because they saw me walking. And I was like, what the fuck? And then she was like, come here. And she hugged me in front of him. She was,
oh, she consoled.
She hugged me in front of him. I was like, he gonna know. Because I was still trying to play it off. But she knew I was hurt. She really had caught a young man at a time in his life when he was innocent and didn't realize how cold the game was. Right. So I thank you, Vicky, for teaching me how cold this game is, but it's
Vicky,
time to let that boy know the reason he having the problems he having is because his daddy is 5150 boss.
I need to know what problems he sees his alleged son having that he feels like he needs to go now and regulate. What do you think would happen in these situations where so much time has passed, you are a grown adult, you done been through so much life, and you done, developed so many different relationships without a father in your life? What difference do you think it'll make that somebody would come in after this time to try to, I guess, teach you something better or lead you in a better position in life? What do you think would happen? How would you react? Those of you in the chat that feel like this is something that may have needed to happen or may not need to happen.
He's having problems.
Let me read some of this, man. Shout out to y'all in the chat, man. What up, Montez, Zane, Vicious, Bobby Norris? He said he do not want to be exposed, so he doing this shit. Do you agree? I do think that it's a better idea to get out in front of something before it comes around and bites you in the ass. I do feel that way. I feel like if you know that there's some shit going on with you or the people, your loved ones, or whatever the case may be, and you have something out there that somebody can use against you, no matter what it is, no matter how embarrassing it is or how much you feel like people would judge you, I'm telling you now, it's a lot better for you to be the one to put that out on Fresh Street before somebody comes and uses it against you and then now builds this public perception about you as if you're some horrible human being. I think a lot of people respect individuals more when they wear not that just their heart, but their, they express themselves freely. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, he's an open book. He says a lot of things, personal things about himself that a lot of people know. So this isn't out of the ordinary for him. And I think he understands that it works to his advantage to speak on it before anything comes forth.
Oh, man, he just gonna put that
He's
on.
having a problem. If they're not growing up under me, they're not going to grow up the right way. It's my
How do you know if
seed.
she didn't find another.
Did you hear what I said, D?
Yeah.
If the children don't grow up under their dad,
So they're just-
they may not grow up the way they're supposed to grow up. Now, if they grow up with a man who is willing to be who he has to be for that child, but most men are not going to be who they have to be for a child that's not theirs. They'll act like it, and if the child is the type of child that falls in line, it works out. But when you have a child that's not acting the way he should and he's young, if the biological father is not part of the solution, it might be impossible to fix. Because, see, my seed is not finna test me in front of me. My seed is not about to. I'm just saying, he needed me, and I wasn't there. But I wasn't around because I didn't. I found out later when it
Right,
was
so it's
fully
not-
developed.
But it's neither one of your fault. Like your.
Whose fault is it, D?
Well, she knew she was having that baby
Right.
by not telling you.
Kentucky Fried
Wasn't
Chicken.
It was old girl fault.
They put hormones in that chicken. That's
I
why
was
y'all
gonna
was.
say-
Somebody
they
say
had
she
the
took him
chicken.
behind. She took him behind the bushes. No, she
alley.
took me to her house two nights in a
So
row.
that's why I asked. I thought it was the trash can one in the alley.
And I was young, so that means I could do it like 2 or
Remember
3
that?
times in a night.
See, right? He said something about the trash can one in the alley. You don't remember that one?
That Teddy Pendergrass song was on the radio at the time. Love is the power. I remember that song being on while she was on top. This is the hour. I was like, I love her. I fucking love her.
So, we all have been there at one point, fellas, when you thought that you was in love or you thought that somebody was the one for you and you thought that she was down for you and, you know what I'm saying, oh, I got me one, man. Like, oh, we down for the long haul. Come to find out, she's just a whore sleeves bucket bitch who doesn't give a fuck about you or ever loved you in the first place. She was just infatuated because all you bitches is infatuated and all you bitches just love getting in fucking infatuated fucking relationships with niggas and act like you in love and act like you using your heart and your fucking soul and all this type of other bullshit that you be reading on fucking Facebook and Instagram and TikTok with all you bitches is fake, man. None of you bitches really in love, man. Fuck you hoes. Sorry. But nonetheless, he learned a valuable lesson that day. When you become too vulnerable as a man, I'm telling you, when you are too, this is where I made a mistake at in a previous relationship. A woman will tell you to be more vulnerable and speak up and be more open and be more honest and just say what's on your mind. And as soon as you do, the bitch start acting weird. And you want to know why? Because they don't truly want that. It sounds good. But as soon as a man starts telling the truth, as soon as he starts saying what's on his mind and not even being malicious about it, just, hey, this is what's on my mind, this is what bothers me, it has to be everything else around the sun besides her. If you bring up any issue, any problem, any type of anything that has to do with her when you're speaking up or being honest or being vulnerable, she will take that as an attack and she will use that against you. I promise you. There's not a nigga in this chat that will not agree or disagree. You cannot be too vulnerable and you cannot be too open. That's why a lot of niggas lie to you motherfuckers. Sorry. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I am about to let the secret out. Because women just think niggas just be lying. No, you motherfuckers can't handle the truth and you like to think that you do. You like to think that you do. But you don't. You don't want the truth. You want the lie because you want the fairy tale. You want the flowers every day. You want that nigga to be the, oh, baby, I love you, so beautiful. You want the lovey-dovey. You want the infatuation phase forever. And that's not the case. Problems will arise. It's how you guys get through that shit and how you guys develop and learn and build with one another. But a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do that. And you want to know why? Because a lot of you motherfuckers be lying. And that's just what it is, man. Do not, fellas. And I'm not trying to red pill you niggas. I'm telling you from a human standpoint. Do not get too vulnerable. Do not open up too much in your relationship, especially in the beginning. That will be used against you if you do not fuck with a ride or die. I'm telling you. In this day and age, in this climate, what y'all need to be doing is dating or being with somebody for a long time before y'all niggas even think about being so serious that y'all want to involve yourselves with each other on a daily basis. Even when y'all decide to make it official, boyfriend and girlfriend, stay in y'all separate homes until y'all decide, hey, this is it. We want to get married. We want to have children. Once y'all start getting things in place, y'all want to build together. Y'all done spent enough time to know, okay, I fuck with this person. It's going to take some years too. It's going to take some years. I was with my baby mom for over 10 years and then we called it quits. That to me is how you know if you want to be with somebody or not. I'm just saying. And shout out to her because she will agree to that. We are very mutual on that thing right there. Because we spent enough time together. We were figuring out how to be parents, how to be adults. It was a lot of shit that we were trying to figure out. And we spent enough time. We went through the ups and downs. We were figuring each other out. We were growing. We were becoming adults. And you know, our minds were changing on different things. It's just, and trust me, it wasn't intentional. Like, oh, we just gonna spend 10 years together. No, it was like we were going through the motions. And we were trying to do it. We were trying to be like, yeah, let's figure this out. Let's grow together. It just wasn't happening. But you have to spend time. And I'm not saying it has to be a mandatory 10 years, 5 years. But try to spend enough time with somebody to try to truly get to know them, their habits, their contradictions, their everything. You have to know everything. You can't just know the good about a person, because once you start figuring out the bad, you're gonna start hating them. Be who you are off top, and there won't be no misunderstandings. It's another thing I learned as well as I was getting older. Be who you are off top. Say how you feel off top. Quit trying to protect other people's feelings like that just because you don't want a negative reaction or you don't want a confrontation. Fuck all that. Say what's on your mind. Say how you feel. Say yes, say no. Give your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Usually when guys get into a relationship with somebody, the first thing they want to do is try to agree to everything or want to do everything that the woman trying to do because you trying to get her to like you. Don't do that. If you trying to get her to like you, let her see who you are. And if she fuck with you, she do. If she don't, oh well. Somebody else. What Miss Pearly say on Friday After Next? Shut up, bitch. I know somebody like it. Somebody gonna like it, motherfucker. But on this saga, man, with the son, I think this is gonna be a situation where we might see this young guy get on the 5150 show as a guest. Would y'all want to see Corey Holcomb's illegitimate son on 5150? How would y'all take that? How would y'all feel if that happened in this atmosphere? Let me read some of y'all comments, by the way. Zane said that's a reference to Corey wanting to be a great father. Extraordinary said his son named Uric. The hell is Uric? What up, 24? What up, Grits and Gravy in the building? Town business, sports and entertainment. What's going on? He said, I approve this message. Shout out to you, man. Town Biz said it would lead to your demise. Yeah. Yes, it will. You talking about the whole vulnerable thing. Yes, it will. Extraordinary said, 15 years, I'm about to get divorced. She pushed me. I slept on the couch a few weeks, then was out. See? Even after 15 years. Even after 15 years with being with somebody. Year 15, something happened that was just, it broke the straw that broke the camel back. It's so funny, when I was younger, I heard that term, the straw that broke the camel's back, And because I was a kid, the first thing I thought about was some diabolical straw just dropping out of the sky from 15,000 feet and just crushing the shit out of a camel. But not realizing that that phrase meant that the camel was so already broken the fuck down, so brittle, so fragile, bones. Even if you put a feather on that man's back, it'll break in 15 pieces. That's where that phrase came from. When I realized that when I got older, I said, wow. That phrase may be cliche, but it hits home. Because it could be a breaking point. It could be that day that you just walk in the house and all you want is some peace. You were working all day. It was probably hot as shit that day. Your air conditioner gave out. You need some oil in your car. Now you need an oil change. You on a quarter tank of gas. You on your last $100 bill, and all you want to do is come home to the woman you love, get a hug, eat together, converse, maybe get a little bit of toppy. You know what I'm saying? Give her a little bit of back shots. You know, a nut will fix everything. I don't think women really, truly understand that your man could be so irritated, so enraged, so mad, and just so fed up with the day. But as soon as those lips connect with the head, all those problems get washed away in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. But some of y'all would rather add to that man's anguish. I can't stand an individual who is so unaware of the type of issues they can cause somebody just by opening their damn mouth. I despise people like that, where you can't even think to yourself, maybe I shouldn't say nothing right now because this might tip him over the edge. Most women feel like you should be able to take it because you're a man. We're not supposed to have breakdowns or mental breakdowns. We're not supposed to snap. We're not supposed to yell or argue or whatever the case may be, because then that's a sign of you not loving her, and never a sign of the fact that she probably should have just shut the fuck up. It's like going back to that video of those two content creators who was showing themselves toxic all day on live, going back and forth to the point where the nigga just snapped and eliminated her and himself. Now, I'm not saying that I'm definitely not that type of guy. I'm not that far gone. I don't ever see that in my future. But you see other people in these situations where all it took was for somebody to just shut the fuck up, bury their ego, bury whatever it was that was making them want to get the last word and walk away. Two people could still be alive today if one of them would have shown some restraint. You understand what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship with somebody and you love them, you care about them, man, keep those things in mind when you all are having a disagreement. Some of y'all want to win an argument so bad. Some of y'all want to be right so bad that you forget that you're talking to somebody whom you're supposed to be sharing a life with. And then try to use things that, and that's another reason why men shut down and men start being more quiet, and you start seeing them be more disconnected from you, because as soon as they open up or try to be vulnerable or try to tell you how they're feeling, you minimize that. And a lot of the times it's because you don't want to feel wrong, and you don't want to feel like you're an issue, because you're his girlfriend. You're supposed to be his light. You're supposed to be all this extra shit. Bitch, fuck you. Meet me here. Stop thinking you are above criticism or above having an issue or creating an issue in a relationship. Because a lot of y'all do. But as soon as the nigga starts responding or being on the defense, now all of a sudden it's, oh, I can't believe you feel this way about me. I'm so surprised. Who are you? Bitch, I'm me. Shut the fuck up. That's what you gotta say. If a motherfucker ever asks you in an argument, I just don't know who you are. Like, who are you? Bitch, I'm me. Say it with confidence, nigga. Now, I do feel like, given the most recent incident with Corey's other biological son, who is now dealing with a domestic violence charge, I do hope that, you know, just as much as Corey wants to try to find this guy and try to be in this guy's life, he should probably push to be in his son's life, who he knows for a fact is dealing with some hardships. You know, he did say that he told him, like, yo, the girl like to fight. Next thing you know, you put your hands on her. You gonna be the one going to jail. You gonna be the one in trouble. You can tell them that. You can tell people things all the time, but you cannot make them make the right decisions. So I'm not saying that Corey's a horrible dad or whatever the case may be or whatever, but he sure could have been more involved in his son's life to hopefully prevent that. Because when you are scarce, man, that's another thing. That's where the respect comes in. If you have a child who doesn't see you, who doesn't really have a relationship with you, it's hard for them to respect you in the things that you say and take heed to your lessons and your advice that you give them. Because how could you be giving them advice when you should be more on your job as a father? You're not being such a great example to somebody. And I get it. There aren't any perfect messengers, just perfect messages. But as humans, you have to understand people's minds deal in a certain way. And I'm telling you right now, if there's a kid that didn't have his father in his life and his father came in his life when he was a grown-ass adult and started trying to give him life advice, that nigga gonna take it for a grain of salt. And then if all he knows about you is the entertainment side of you because you're a celebrity and you do a podcast every week and he hears you talking about smacking a bitch if a motherfucker ever did something to you or how you did something, or even just the most recent thing where you got into it with Christina Payne and how you justified muffing her in the face when you could have truly honestly walked away from that situation without any type of turmoil or any type of altercation. So he's seeing you and your examples and learning, like, man, you know, like, imagine if he was watching Corey and trying to really take up after him because he wants a relationship with his dad. He's seeing the things he's saying on 5150, and then he goes out there and acts what he feels is accordingly. Meanwhile, Corey's like, nah, that's not how you do it, man. That's not what I was trying to say. That's not what I've been preaching. I don't know, man. I wish his son nothing but luck, man. I hope he gets out of that situation. I hope they see that, you know, because Corey revealed that the girl that he got a domestic violence case against, she ended up getting a domestic her own self from another relationship that she was in with another guy. So hopefully they can see that and his version of events could coexist with whatever's going on with, you know, yeah. He said 5150 Jr. Yeah, he was trying to take up after his father's footsteps. He said, hey, you just muffed a bitch 2 months ago, man. Why can't I muff a bitch too? I said, she was on my case, man. Well, you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful out here. But we gonna see, man, when this information comes forward. And speaking of domestics, man, this Sha'Carri Richardson situation, this is something that is amazing to me because I've just been analyzing the double standards, and they hate when you bring up double standards. Like, when people see logic, they quickly dismiss it to the point where people will also dismiss it as well because they just don't want to hear it. When the general public feels like something is a waste of time or that it there's no real, you know, reason behind it, or they don't really care for it, everybody else is going to fall in line. So that's why you have conditioning to where people can watch a man get hit on by a woman and literally just walk past him like there's nothing going on. But if a nigga was wailing on a woman inside of the airport, you know how many niggas would rush to her defense, grab up the dude, probably beat the shit out of him. They probably jumped the hell out of him just for doing so. And I get it, you know, well, because that's a man beating down a woman. Listen, man, anybody putting their hands on anybody should get the same reaction. There should have been 6 bitches that ran up and grabbed Sha'Carri and pulled her down and gave her a couple kicks to the noggin just for seeing her beating on somebody who was not doing nothing to her and trying to get away from her. But they don't look at that the same. It's very interesting to watch how this shit happens, where the general public is just walking past as there's a clear domestic assault going on. But because it was a woman assaulting a man, people were just like, oh, well, you know, we'll stay out of that. I've seen so many videos of women and girls punching on the dudes, slapping them, kicking them, spitting on them, pushing them, muffing them, scratching them. And people just watching her walking around, got their phones out, recording. And as soon as that nigga had enough and gave her the 5-knuckle conundrum, then everybody wanted to whoa, bro, that's a woman, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Y'all niggas is wild. Wild. Now watch this. They released some of the footage. TMZ did. You see here at the bottom of the screen, he's trying to walk away. She runs up, pulls him, gets in front of him. Look at the people that's just walking past like this is regular. Smacks him, everybody's walking. This guy, first of all, this guy here doesn't even turn around. Like, look how people aren't caring at all. Look at this guy. She watches her smack him, punch him actually, and he didn't even turn around to see. Look how conditioned we are as society to watch a woman abuse a man in public, and not a single person is turning around or asking what is good. She pushed this man. Look at him. Pushed him into, look, he wasn't even looking. This whole thing was going on for 20 seconds. This guy comes walking out of nowhere. Look. Boom, pushed him on there. He looks over, he's like, oh, wow, what's going on there? They must be horsing around. Nobody gives a shit. This man is getting pushed and hit on, and people are just trying to get to their gate so they can get the fuck on their flight. Literal TSA. Bro, a literal cop, TSA agent, comes walking past and doesn't even care. Doesn't even ask what's going on. Do y'all understand how insane this is? Now, I promise you, those same exact people that are walking past seeing all this shit happen, if he decided to spinning back fist and knock an eyelash out the top of her fucking head, do you understand the type of uproar would consume in that airport? This man over here has been sitting on his phone just chilling, and he's right in front of the altercation. No, don't worry, there's more. Look at this. No care in the world. Even walked up near TSA. Look at 4 TSA agents watching this go down, and not one person stepped up and was like, hey, can you chill out, bitch? Like, what are you doing? What is this? Oh my God. Phi Lightentis says the problem is that all situations aren't the same. We don't know what is going on in most situations on every basis. That's true. But if you see somebody getting assaulted and not doing anything back, if you can give me a good reason why that'll be cause for what was happening, give me a good reason as to what would it be? What would it be? Because I'm telling you now, we are about to watch the body cam footage. And we're about to hear her side and her try to plea with the officers and tell them about the situation, although she is clearly on camera. He said DDT her butt. Fire said, you defend someone, man or woman, and you end up finding out that it was their fault. Then what? You look dumb? No. You stop a physical altercation from happening. Regardless of who was wrong or who was right, you step in and stop an assault from if these two are fighting back and forth, like if they're trading shots, then you let the police come and handle that shit. They are involved in mutual combat. But if there is somebody that is just wailing on somebody, pushing them, punching them, kicking them, slapping them, and that person's not doing shit back to them, I would hope that somebody in the area, because I would at least try. Yo, hold on, man, chill out. Why are you? What's going on? And then if she say, he just gave me herpes. Hey, well on then, bitch. Go ahead, do your thing. Walk away. Sorry for bothering you. That's a natural, normal human response to when somebody who doesn't know what's going on sees something that they don't feel is right. And clearly, due to further evidence and video footage, we found out who was in the wrong. And it was Sha'Carri. Extraordinary said, I seen a video like that, GMS. Soon as she got smacked, she was a fragile woman again. Yeah. I literally just seen a video today. Before I even put this whole preview together for the show. Wasn't even thinking about this topic. I seen the video. This dude walked up. I can show you. It's on Twitter. This dude was having a back and forth with these two girls. It's a bigger girl, and he was, making fun of her size, said some type of fat joke. Her friend smacked dude and said, don't you fat shame my friend. This nigga said, bitch, don't you put your hands on me. And as soon as she fell, all of a sudden you heard, oh my God, what are you doing? That man didn't give two fucks about it. As soon as her friend walked up and tried to say something, he knocked her ass too. He said, don't you touch me. Hey, man, y'all got to keep y'all hands to yourself. I don't feel bad for people who put hands on people and then act shocked when they get hit back. That's somebody who wasn't raised right. That was somebody who was not raised right at all. Why did your mother or father teach you that you can hit somebody or put hands on somebody and not have shit happen to you back? Let me see if I can find this, man. I don't think I can find it. Let's see. Is it here? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Damn, why not like it, man? I didn't like it. I usually like all funny things, man, so I can come back and show y'all later, man. How did I not like that? Let me see if I liked a comment. Let's see. See. I really want to find it, man. This shit was crazy. Nah, I can't find it. Damn, man. That sucks. Well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I tried. At least I tried, At least you tried. Now, we have to get to the body cam footage. I want y'all to see some of this, man. Y'all have to see when police came to arrest Sha'Carri and what she had to say in regards to him. This is another reason why I'm going to let Christian Coleman know, hey, man, get away from her immediately. Because not only did she attack you, but then she went to lie to the police about it to try to get you jammed up after assaulting you. So not only did she try to harm you, she wanted you to get twice as much harm by trying to get fucked over by the police, and you didn't do a damn thing to her.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. You're arrest for assault 14. I didn't assault him though. We have video cameras. I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now?
Look how she blaming him like you're not in a public place doing egregious things to him. She like that accountability. I'm talking about the way women escape accountability. They be looking like Neo off the Matrix in the most flawless of forms. Just dodging that shit. You attack this man and somehow are asking him, is he serious about you getting locked up for your actions? Are you crazy?
Christian.
Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
You can get our feelings right now. I just want her to know the severity of like we're in the airport, we're going to chill out. She had my bag, I want to get my bag, and we're both going to the same place.
Okay, are you guys seated together?
So we're staying together?
Yeah, seated together.
I'm not sure because we were supposed to be going a long time ago.
Okay.
And so now we're just sitting in the airport.
Are you guys having just a rough patch in your relationship? What's going on, man? Okay, so you tell me that got heated.
I don't care if she saw a girl's name pop up on your phone while y'all was waiting on y'all flight. Ladies, that's never an excuse, because if you make that an excuse, a nigga can do the same thing to you when he finds some shit in your phone. Don't even gotta ask you, just smack you upside your motherfucking head. Do you think that that's fair? Is that supposed to be the natural reaction? Because a lot of women do that. Find out they man cheated or find out they man texts another woman and just start trying to haul off on them like that shit is normal. Like that's not a mental illness to immediately turn to trying to fight somebody. And because it's so normalized, a lot of women don't see the issue with that. They'll cheer that shit on. No, just leave. Be a grown ass fucking human and get your stupid ass up and leave. Why has that never been the first option? Oh, because we spent so much time together. Oh, because I love him so much. I can't believe. Wait, why? So men who are also adults, take away the gender of it all. We're all adults. So when men find out that they woman cheated on them, we supposed to get up, handle that shit like a man, and move the fuck forward and just leave. But for y'all, it's grounds for assault. If we can have the ability to hold restraint and withdraw from putting hands on somebody for feeling betrayed and heartbroken, y'all have the ability to do the same thing.
Did you lay hands on her?
No, it's nothing like that.
She didn't lay hands on you? You sure? No pushing, no hitting,
Nothing like that.
none of that. Just verbal heat exchange.
Just chill.
If that's all it is, it's none of our business. Okay? So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should go up there and ask for different seats. Just let some time kind of, right? So
No, you did not. No. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you could let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here?
Was there someone talking to you?
Come talk to me over here.
I would never talk to you again.
So what?
Hello, hi. So we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag.
Okay.
My iPad, some clothes. I can stick it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me. while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just had to get my belongings out.
ID on you? And boarding pass by chance?
Yeah, do you need my ID?
Is she drunk? Yes or no? Is that drunk acting, or is that like off of something else acting? Y'all, I don't know. I can't decipher that.
For what? If you don't mind me asking?
Investigating a possible assault.
Assault?
That's
Oh,
what we-
Christian, so
not
I
by him.
assaulted you?
Hey. Oh, listen.
Chris, I assaulted you? Okay.
talking to you.
I'm so sorry. I'm just making
It's
sure.
not him that reported it.
Oh,
One
okay.
of the TSA folks reported
Oh, one of
it.
the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me
there's
if possible.
There's cameras everywhere. so we'll
Okay,
sort it out. So do
but
you have your
like
ID
I
on you?
said, yes I do. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his
Are you
bag.
guys on the same flight? Or?
We are later on in the day.
Why are you talking like
because
that,
our
man?
flight ended up getting delayed. We supposed to be.
I don't know, but I'm just trying to say that I have a flight and I had to get my stuff out of his bag. I didn't assault him, but if you want to see him assaulting me, I could give you evidence of that. If you just want to let me get to my flight, because I'm on the phone right now and I'm Sha'Carri Richardson. I run track. I'm very fast, you know. So if you guys tried to chase me, you probably wouldn't catch me. But I'm doing this for your favor, so you guys wouldn't have to run after me because I'm very fast and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I assaulted you, Christian. I assaulted you, Chris. See, I don't know what's going on. Come on, man. What the fuck is
Even
that?
around this time of day, but the flight got canceled, so the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m. ish.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't mind, can I step over here so I can show my ID?
That's fine.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, Sissy. So you hear me, right? So this is the position that Christian Coleman put me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I.
Look at the delusion. I'm sorry I keep stopping it, but you got to understand, it's so much shit that keeps happening where she keeps trying to revert the blame on him, and they keep telling her, he didn't do this. Like, when they first said something to her, they said it's not his choice. He's not doing this to you. Oh, because I assaulted you? No. The TSA made a report. He didn't report. He didn't call us. He didn't do any of that. TSA, the people that you were standing right next to while you were hitting and pushing this nigga, was the one that made the report. And even after hearing that and repeating them, because that's what a lot of crazy bitches do. You'll repeat somebody and still not fucking digest what's being told to you. You still sat here and got on the phone and said, this is the position Christian is putting me in. Huh?
I don't want anything to do with them at this point going forward. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument, pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar, and that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. But when it came to the point that I saw that he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that showed that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem,
so
and
here's
walking
the
up to
deal,
you
right?
guys.
It's
So
not
I'm
illegal
not
to
hiding.
argue,
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me.
Can you repeat that for me, Sha'Carri? Repeat that for me.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me.
You're in one of the most secured buildings considerably in America, being the airport. And it's not just police and security and TSA. There are cameras literally everywhere. Everywhere. And they're constantly recording everything that's going on. It has been 24 years since 9/11. 24. Security has never been more precise since that day. You literally are this is the delusion and the escape of accountability that you see right before your eyes, where a person that is standing in the middle of the goddamn airport is saying that they didn't do something that they did on camera. It's incredible. And even after them telling you why this is going on, why they're there, why they're trying to get you for assault, you're still trying to blame the man you assaulted. And on top of that, why I don't get the logic behind this, but you're going to see a little bit more of how she moved. I'm not going to play this whole thing because I'm getting irritated. So I will play a little bit more so we can move forward.
I will be honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with
Headphones,
anything.
nothing like that?
Not at all. He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed the headphones, but not physically. If you would like to ask me, you can ask him, but
Well,
I don't
my
want
partner's
anything.
in here, and I just want to get your side.
Okay,
so that's why
absolutely.
I'm
You can
asking
ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
Thank you so much, Sha'Carri
Hey,
Richardson.
Sha'Carri. What's
But
your
yes.
phone number for you?
And like I said, I don't have a problem cooperating because, like I said, it was from
appreciate
relationship stuff. So that's why I came up
Do you
and
have
everything.
your boarding pass by chance? Just so I can just take a photo of that. Just to
Absolutely,
document.
yes. And you can contact me whenever you need to. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. If you don't mind me, I'm just
No,
moving
not at all.
stuff
No,
around.
no, you're good.
And this is not my boarding pass. That is Publix. Right here.
Perfect.
This is my boarding pass.
So this is the one that got delayed.
So this is, I want to say my original one, and this one.
That's your new one.
No, this is my original one, and this is the one that got delayed. And then the new one, I think is in my personal one. But you can take a picture, and I'll
Okay.
look for you for the new one if you don't mind me.
Yeah, I
looking.
appreciate it. I
Okay.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Right now, I don't think I have it, but they moved my flight to 10 p.m. If you don't mind, I don't think I just physically have it. But you can take a picture. I don't mind at all.
So last, are you heading back to Florida?
Yes. No. I'm heading to Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, okay. I can probably find it this way.
Yeah, you can find it
It's
that way.
just to kind of document
No,
what's going on.
please. Please document everything. I have no problem with you documenting anything. And I'm going to do my part so you can do your best, document everything.
Imagine pretending that you want to be so cooperative to make yourself look innocent when you have the most damaging evidence against you just lingering over your head. He asked you about hitting him with anything because they already know that you did. That's the thing about police too. That's why when they give you the option to shut the fuck up, please shut the fuck up. Because some of those times when they're asking you questions, they're not just trying to find out information. They probably already have some of the information already. So they're asking you about something to see if you'll lie about it to make sure that they can lock down putting you in cuffs and taking you to jail. So when they repeatedly asking you about, that's them giving you a chance to be truthful, and you're still trying to hold on to the fact that you didn't do anything. So this is what also police officers do. They go from being just in general to now naming something specific to give you the clearest clue in the world that they know that something happened and that you should probably either come clean or you should shut up and we'll put you in cuffs and we'll take you down and we'll handle it from there. But because she's so in a panic talking, trying to stay professional, trying to not look like the perpetrator, trying to play like you the victim, trying to escape accountability to that point. This is what happens too when you know you're not being truthful and when you know you're an illogical, irrational, emotional human being. It starts to twist your mind up and starts making you act out in certain ways where I've never heard Sha'Carri talk like this in my life. This probably triggered her mental in a way where she thought that she was being the most genuine, upfront, and professional person in the world, knowing damn well she was in the wrong. I cannot back that. I don't care what type of excuses people using, and it's crazy how, like, if this was the other way around, because we have to speak on the double standards, there's no way that Nike post domestic assault arrest will post up any man that is signed to Nike in a promo ad after being charged with domestic assault on their partner. If this man, if Christian Coleman had a Nike endorsement, do you think after he put pause on Sha'Carri Richardson that they will post him up as a Nike ad several days later? No. As a matter of fact, he would have already been halfway out the door out of that contract the day that that shit happened. And then you see that she put the little truth in there, because that's what happens too. They minimize certain shit to try to make it seem like the other person is the worst person in the world. She said he lied about something. What did he lie about? Was it another bitch? Did that warrant you to go off and try to fight this man in the airport because he lied about another bitch? You sad because you not his number one? This man has a lot of potential in life, man. Stop wasting it on people that will harm you and then try to act like they give a fuck about you after the shit hit the fan. As soon as a woman raised her hand up to try to do anything to you, nigga, that is your clear-cut sign to get the fuck away from her. Immediately. Ain't no waiting around. Ain't no, oh, this just happened because it got heated and no. That is somebody who does not care about your well-being. And if you sit back and you allow it, and if you take up for it, if you defend it, at some point it's going to get worse, and that bitch might kill you. Niggas sleeping peacefully, all of a sudden, get a knife through the heart like you some goddamn vampire sleeping in a coffin somewhere in Transylvania, nigga. Do not let it happen. Take it from me. Now, she apologized, but before we get to her apology, listen to what this nigga had to say. This is Christian Coleman speaking on the situation.
Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she had like things that she needed to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation.
Okay, so there's two things here with Christian Coleman. Two things here. One, either he is just like a bitch and is like afraid of Sha'Carri, or like he is just so in love that he doesn't see the harm in what she did and doesn't see the red flags in what she did, and that's why he defended her. Or this man done put elbow to forehead one time and he don't want that to come out. Maybe he did put the pause on Sha'Carri and he don't want that footage to come out. Because he was very quick. Even looking at how she was acting when the police was there, that's also a clear sign to get the fuck away from her. Because if she's over there trying to get the police on her side and villainize you after she was in the wrong, I can't even. I mean, damn. What more evidence do you need to get away from somebody? But it's either those two things. Either you scared, like my guy said, Leo said, Stockholm syndrome. Either you got that, or you was beating the brakes off her behind the scenes, and didn't nobody know about it. We were talking about that one time about abuse victims having the courage to fight back in public when they're in a public space, because often the man that is abusing you behind the scenes don't want nobody to know in public that he abuses you. So in public, when something is going on and you feel the courage to want to haul off and start hitting on him so that he can snap and go off and show people who he truly is behind the scenes, stuff like that be happening. It's like the tale oldest time. Like, we seen that shit with, one of the most famous instances is watching that shit with the Tina Turner biopic, Angela Bassett in the limo. She got tired of the shit and she said, nah, nigga, we both leaving this motherfucker with bruises today. You gonna be busted the fuck up too, nigga. I'm not going. Tired of you putting your motherfucking hands on me. That could be it. Those are the two things. I'm gonna take an educated guess and say that it's not the second one. And I hope that this guy finds the courage to walk away, understands his potential, understands what he has in front of him, the things that he could be jeopardizing in his life, think about his family, and move accordingly, man. You will never find another Sha'Carri Richardson, and I want you to understand, based off of these instances here, you are lucky to never have to find another one like that. So when she tries to tell you, oh, you won't find another like me, or I'm one of one, because a lot of bitches be saying that stupid ass shit too. Niggas too. Oh yeah, okay, good luck finding somebody as good as me. You ain't shit. I don't care what it is you got. You forget the human aspect of it. Bitch, I don't care if you got all the money in the world. I don't care if you're doing well for yourself. I don't care if you can provide shit for a nigga. If you a crazy bitch, fuck you. I do not give a shit. This life, you live it once. Stop making those mistakes of trying to think that that one person that you involved with is the only person that you need in your life. Fuck them. Kick them to the curb or get lost. Get the fuck away from them. So many individuals in this world, you're going to run into somebody that's a lot better, man. I'm telling you. I promise you. I promise you. Now, Sha'Carri went and did this old fake ass apology. This was just egregious.
And more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection.
Why is that a filter that she got on as far as like her eyes? Cause her eyes really that big? Our eyes really that big?
A lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that...
She didn't say love, fake ass bitch.
Holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart, in my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away, but not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and one love, much love. And
you can tell she didn't know what she wanted to say. She just saying random shit, little buzzwords and shit. And Sha'Carri, you talking in third person and shit, like trying to shout your own name out while you trying to give an apology. This is the most unsincere shit in the world. Yes, any nigga in the future, if you watch this apology, just know she will smack your dumb ass too. This is another thing I hate too. When you get into, I don't care who you are, you could be a woman, a man. If you are an abusive individual, the next person that comes into your life ain't magically going to be the person that doesn't set you off to abuse them too. You have an issue. So any nigga that comes in after you, Christian, please understand they gonna get the same treat. This apology means nothing. At all. I think she released a statement too. I want to see it. She said, I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, oh my God, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apologize should be just as loud as my actions, honestly louder. To Christian, I love you, and I am so sorry. I've dealt with some shit like this before too, like as far as the whole, oh, because of my trauma, like man, if you still dealing with some shit, stop bringing people in your fucking life, man. You selfish bitch. Stop bringing people in your fucking life when you too fucked up to deal with people that are there genuinely to love you and care about you and be there for you. Stop you don't deserve love or a nigga by your side. You deserve to go to therapy, and you deserve to figure that shit out and be healed from that shit before you bring somebody into your bullshit. I don't care how fucked up that sounds. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid ass shit. If you have trauma, if you are going through shit, I care about it. I care about it so much that I want you to get the proper help and do the proper work necessary so that you can help try to fix that and heal from that. But motherfuckers be so infatuated and so quick to want to be up under somebody and be in love and do all the cute shit that they dismiss that. How, like, and that's the other thing too, because that's how you turn good niggas into niggas that don't give a fuck. Because if this man came into your life and gave you more than a relationship and gave you a greater understanding of unconditional love, why the fuck are you putting your hands on him? Why are you even treating this like any other situation? Why are you projecting your past relationships onto a nigga that's not like any other niggas that you used to be with? And that's the one line bitches love to use. Oh, you different from everybody else. Oh, you just, man, shut the fuck up. It feels good to you right now. That's all that is. If you still dealing with past bullshit that you can't get away from, if it's affecting you and your relationships in your daily life, fix it. Stupid ass motherfuckers, man. Got me fucked up, man. If y'all knew half, I could be on here just sharing my life with niggas. And just different shit that I be going through on a daily basis and different experiences that I have where niggas be like, I can sit here for a whole 2 hours just talking about shit. I can do that. I was about to say some wild shit. Look, man, choose better. And when you're in a situation where, because sometimes you get blindsided too, I don't want to dismiss that. Some people get blindsided. You get in a relationship or you get involved with somebody who seems a certain way, and then a few months later you find out that they fucking batshit crazy and fucking controlling or whatever the fuck, whatever attributes they got that are negative. Some people trick you into wanting to be with them because they want you. They want you enough that they will pretend to be a certain type of person, or pretend that they want something or care about certain things or certain aspects of a relationship, only to not be the person that they say they are. She said, "Come through, sex in Minneapolis." Look, man, I am a single man in Minneapolis. I got some stories. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all one. I'm gonna tell y'all one. All right, I ain't gonna give no names. I ain't gonna give no names. This is how wild it is out here, and this is how much women. Some women. I'm not gonna say all women. I don't want people to think I'm the guy that's like, oh, all women. But some women do this shit, and other women can attest to this. They try to act like they have morals, but at the end of the day, very selfish. And I'll put it to you like this. I had a friend who introduced me to two lovely young ladies. He was talking to one of them, and he introduced her friend to me so I could, you know how niggas do, shout out to the alley-oop, you know what I'm saying? D-Wade, LeBron James picture, through the alley-oop. Me and that girl ended up, having relations. And then I get a call one morning from a random number. So I answer, I'm like, hello. And then somebody was like, oh, sorry, I have the wrong number, and then hung up. It's like, all right. Then that same number texted me and was like, hey bro, she's taken. No need to text her at 11 o'clock at night. I said, hey, yo, my first instance where I fucked a nigga's bitch. Oh my God, this is crazy. That's the first thing that went through my mind. I was so befuddled. It was like a movie. It was like I jumped out of my body and I was in the ceiling and I had an aerial view of myself just sitting there like, wow. I fucked another nigga's bitch and he has no idea. He just thinks I'm texting her to try to get at her. No, nigga, the deed is done. It already happened. As a matter of fact, she told me about you. See, this is how cold I've been since I've been out of a relationship. None of this shit. I am not in relationship mode. I am not in possession mode. I'm not in none of that. If I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. But you do whatever you gonna do. I'm not your man. You not my woman. I don't even play like that. It's none of that. So I'm so cool with this girl. Like we was hanging out one day. This is after I don't already beat the duties down a couple times. So we just chilling, smoking in my living room. Just we was right there. We was right there. Hey, bro, if you watching this, we was right there. We was smoking and shit. She was like, yeah. So my ex, he came back around, and we've been hanging out, and I think we might try to take things seriously, so I won't be as available as I was before. And I was like, oh no, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ever want to come through sometime when you free and smoke and chill, you can. I'm not stressing. I'm not tripping. Do what you do. I hope that works out. I hope the love finds y'all. It's all good. All right. Yeah, cool. So she left. And then the next day hit me and said, hey, I don't know how you feel about this, but I still want to fuck. And you know what I said? Because I'm not a grimy nigga. I said, hey, you got a situation going on. I don't want to, come between that situation or be in some, trifecta of like, because he got feelings for you. He in love with you. And I know he has no idea that you try. And first and foremost, your boyfriend is a white man. So him knowing that you getting digged down by Mutombo Mustafa Johnson, he gonna be mad. He gonna be mad. So long story short, he texts me that goofy ass shit. I say, hey man, you don't need to text me, man. Just check your girl. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I texted her at 11 o'clock at night. All right. It wasn't just so I can play lovey-dovey texts and, hey, how you doing? Good night. Hope you sleep well. No. I texted her at 11 o'clock at night because those are the times that you invite over skis buckets to get busted down. And if she wasn't asleep, she would have got up from that bed y'all was laying in, told you she'll be right back, hopped in your car that she did a few other times when she came over here to get busted down, and got to work, and then went right back to you and y'all child, sir, and laid up under your arm. But I'm such a good person. I'm such a good human being. I'm such the opposite of a dirtbag that I said, hey, y'all have something going on. Focus on that. Something that I would wish a dude who is just smashing my girl would give me the courtesy because he knew I was in love. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, get your mind right. You got a nigga over here that wants to build with you, that wants to be your husband someday, that wants to be a good father and be in a relationship with you. Stop trying to run over here to get some easy dick. Kick it with him, build with him. If it's not what you want, then move around. But I'm not finna play in the trifecta. So you know what I did? It's like Denzel when he said, I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something. Her friend, shout out to you. Shout out to you. We're Eskimo twins. Give me your nose. Give me your nose. We're Eskimo twins, bitches. I bet you don't know that. Your boyfriend sent me a picture of a 44 Magnum and told me to leave you alone. I said, all right, I'll leave her alone. You got it. So then I fucked your friend. And then we just called it even. I mean, there was nothing to really call even. At the end of the day, I think I hit it with a double whammy. You know? I think I got the double whammy. And y'all still hang. I bet you she ain't told you that either. I bet you have no idea. I bet you have absolutely no clue. You've been hanging out with her. Y'all been doing stuff. Y'all been calling each other sis, hugging, taking pictures together on Snapchat and Instagram. And both my dick on your breath. Oh, shit. True story. True story. This is the absolute true story. And this is just a regular day for GMS. I could get on here and go crazy I could just tell y'all stories about different shit that be going on in my life. But some of these things are still active. I still know some of these people. And some of these people might be watching my channel. So I can't necessarily say some of the things I want to say without people getting offended. But there's some shit that I would like to talk about, and I might just start doing that shit on my Instagram. So if y'all follow me on my IG, that's right above my head, and catch me live, y'all might hear some shit. Those where the personal stories might go. Those of you that have Instagram, I'm telling you, if y'all watch my channel and y'all have Instagram, there's no reason why you shouldn't be following me over there, because when I go live over there, so much shit has been revealed. There's so many things that a lot of people, not even a lot of people, a certain section of the GMS fam that follow me over on Instagram have caught lives and caught some exclusive shit or heard about some certain things that have happened behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. So when I reference certain things on live and they be in here, they be like, yeah, no, that really happened. Like we know when that happened because he talked about it when it happened on Instagram. Some of the information that I couldn't put on YouTube when I made that live about the big burly butterball ass nigga that we found out was a creep and a freak. Some of that information that wasn't allowed to be on YouTube was shared over there at the time. And a lot of people got to see a lot of a truth come out about somebody, and which is why a few GMS fan, when I reference that, they be stuck on how a person like Corey could mess with that guy. If you have such strong morals and you watch the people that surround you, or you're not with none of the funny shit or the fuck shit or the weird shit or the pedo shit, none of that shit, but you hanging around a nigga that is very questionable, Very questionable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of exclusive things have dropped over there, so make sure you follow me over there. Now, I do want to get into this before I leave. This UMG shit with Drake has gotten a lot weirder, a lot more weirder. So you remember how, and this is the thing, I think Drake stands, and I'm not saying fans, I'm saying Drake stands. There's a difference. If you are a fan of somebody, you're a fan. If you're a stan, you're toxic, you're delusional, and you are fully biased and cannot think for yourself. Drake stans are like the MAGA clan, where things can happen and then they try to rewrite history and they try to move the goalposts because the person that they're following isn't so sure about what he's doing either. Even though he's looking to the public like, oh yeah, I'm sure about this and I'm talking about this and I'm saying this and I'm acting this way on social media. You're giving the perception that you're very secure and that you're very sure in what you're doing, while also creating mishaps within the people that support you. For instance, in the beginning of this lawsuit, when they were trying to be like, yeah, he's trying to prove that Not Like Us was botted and that it was and that there was inflated streams to try to boost to boost, you know, the song and to get it in this defamation against me. What did they say at first? Oh, he's doing this because he's sacrificing himself for the artist, and he's doing this for the artist, and he's trying to protect other artists. And now it moved from that to new documents dropping, claiming that he wants information from UMG to basically prove or disprove that Kendrick Lamar beat on his woman, the mother of his children, and also the paternity of his children and the relationship between his children and his manager, Dave Free, who Drake tried to put out to the public because nobody heard about this. This is another thing. There are very few secrets in the industry that don't get leaked out. I need people to understand, celebrities don't just hang out amongst other celebrities. You got to understand there's people that are intertwined with these celebrities, because where you have the one celebrity, you have his 10 friends. And then out of his 10 friends, you have the entourage of other people that help you, like the assistants and the managers and the agents and these different people, the security. You have all these people who didn't grow up with you, who have no actual real loyalty to you, that are around you on a daily basis, and not just only you, but other celebrities. When you go to these events and when you go to these parties and when you go to the studio, when you go to the music videos, when you go to the award shows, when you do these things, you're around a lot of random people. That's why a lot of things do end up getting out to the public, because these people don't know how to shut the fuck up. I'm telling you right now, if there was a possibility that Dave Free was one of Kendrick Lamar's children's father, that would have leaked to the public before it got to Drake's hands. Oh, nobody knew about this until Drake put it in the record. Drake is the guy that found out about this. His enemy of all people. Nobody else had this information. Nobody else tried to leak this to the public. Drake was the one that revealed it to everybody. Really. Document request number 50. It says, from January 1st, 2014 to the present, all documents and communications relating to allegations of domestic violence, violence against women, and or other forms of violence committed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. Now, you want to know something funny about that? It's crazy that they put those specific dates, because these are around the same time that people tried to say that he actually got into a physical altercation with a female in Las Vegas. He talked about this on The Breakfast Club. This is public knowledge. But because he understands his fan base just like Trump does, and when they put shit out there, people are going to act like they never heard about it, and this is some new information or some shit that came, because how he's playing this, he's trying to play it smart. So now his allegations that Kendrick beat his wife, that can be looked at as true if people present documents and communications relating to allegations of domestic violence, not proof that it actually happened, but allegations. Meaning, if there were any stories printed up saying that, or any news outlets or any media outlets reporting that Kendrick Lamar got into a domestic dispute or that he was violent against women, they're going to find the exact thing that Kendrick responded to on The Breakfast Club. He already talked about that. And he denied that that ever happened. And on top of that, you have the story of the girl who allegedly was a security guard at a hotel in Las Vegas who didn't see Kendrick, didn't see his team, had no idea he was there or if he was there. She ran into a young woman who looked like she was beaten and bruised on, who she says the girl was like, yeah, Kendrick Lamar did this to me. So a random woman runs out of a hotel. You see her, you come in contact with her. She says Kendrick Lamar did that to her, and you ran with the story. Didn't find out if it was true, didn't find out if it actually happened, didn't find out if Kendrick was even in that specific hotel at the time. And we all know that when it comes to situations where the one famous guy has the, like I just gave you the Entourage family tree, one of these niggas in the Entourage get with this girl and do something to her, you know what she's gonna do? She's not gonna file a lawsuit against this guy that assaulted her. She's gonna file it against the superstar, the celebrity, because he has the paper. He's the one that can get your pockets right. So let's say that it was an instance where this girl was in a room or partying with Kendrick Lamar and his people. Somebody in his entourage did something or slept with the girl, whatever the case may be, or probably assaulted the girl. Her best interest is to say that Kendrick Lamar was the one that did it. Because Joe Schmo entourage nigga that ain't got shit isn't gonna help you. That's not gonna help your pockets. Document request number 51 from January 1st, 2019 to the present. All documents and communication relating to David Isaac Freely, aka Dave Free, and his relationship with Kendrick Lamar Duckworth and Kendrick Lamar Duckworth's children. This is a clear sign of a man who got badly beaten in the battle. It took a major hit to his ego and his self-esteem. And the fact that he is so hurt by people dancing around to a song calling him a pedophile, he needs Kendrick to hurt just as much as he hurt. So you know what he's going to do? He's going to add the allegations from his song into this paperwork to try to bring some validity to it. But this is what I mean by Drake stans being just like the MAGA clan. Because they're highly unintelligent when it comes to their biases. This man rapped this in a song already last year. Why is he asking for proof for something that he has already tried to claim is valid? You put it in the song, so that must mean that there's some validity to it, right? That must mean that you have some type of proof if you're putting it out in the song. I mean, isn't that what everybody's running off of? Isn't that what OV ho ass niggas keep crying about? Is that nobody has proof that Drake is a pedo, even though we see him on camera doing weird shit and know about his weird relationships with young teenage girls as a grown ass man? You know, things that actually are valid in trying to suggest that he likes younger girls or possibly underage girls. Not a shred of evidence or proof of Kendrick beating on his wife, and not a shred or even a molecule of evidence showing that one of his kids is Dave Freeze, yet y'all niggas be on the internet crying all day talking about proof. It's a sure way to get people who don't think for themselves to jump on the bandwagon with something. And this is another thing. The one thing I give them retarded niggas credit for is the fact that they have been ahead of everything before it becomes an L. They have consistently celebrated before a W happens. Prematurely. From academics all the way down to the lamest and goofiest OV ho nigga on the internet. Y'all have sat up and tried to celebrate W's before they were even in your hand and ended up being looking crazy. Tried to use this as a gotcha moment. Like, oh yeah, he put it in the document, so that must be true. There must be some villain. Why would somebody who already has proof of something be asking for the proof, you stupid niggas? I don't think that's how it works. I think if you had the proof about something, if you were sure about something, if you had the evidence, if you could prove that Kendrick beat on his wife and one of his kids is Dave Freeze, you wouldn't need to go to UMG to ask for documentation to prove something that you already have proof of, correct? When I show up to court to try to defend myself, my lawyers have the proof. My lawyers present that to the judge. They don't need to make a formal request to the defense to provide proof of something I already have proof of. Like, that's common sense. And they try. We've talked about that video so many times. It's so crazy. I think if it was anybody else, literally, if it was, I mean, quite literally, anybody in the world besides Drake, everybody would be calling that man a pedo if they seen him on stage kissing on a 17-year-old girl after finding out her age, kissing her multiple times at that. I've seen niggas try to argue down that it wasn't bad because he kissed her on the cheek. I said, nigga, he kissed her in 4 different places. Kissed her on the forehead, her cheek, her lips. Her lips. That's the one part that niggas love to not. They don't say that. It's hard for you to get a Drake stan to confirm that Drake kissed the girl on the lips when they see it on video. It's like the George Floyd shit. We saw a nigga get kneeled on for several minutes until he fucking died, and then people was like, nope, it was fentanyl. What? I watched it. I watched it on video. What are you talking about? I watched the nigga get killed on video. Why are you telling me that he died from something else? I mean, and they said it so much that people actually believed it. Like, there's actually people out there that believe that that man died from an overdose and not what people saw on video. That shit's crazy to me. That is literally the exact same thing that is happening with this situation. We watched this nigga ask her age. He got uncomfortable about it and then proceeded to make comments about her breasts, kiss her 4 different times, hug her, and because she said it wasn't no problem, which is even more crazier to me. Because if I'm a nigga that's in my 20s going to pick up a high school girl who's a senior who's still 17 and I'm over here 25 and she's with it, does that make it any less weird that I'm doing it, engaging in it? Where the fuck did the common sense go, nigga? I know it's like scarce, but like I thought that came from just having dialogue back and forth about what ifs, not when there was actual proof in front of your face. Now, I've said it several times on this platform and on other platforms on my social media. I don't believe Drake is a pedophile. I don't think he is. What I do think is that he likes young girls. And I think he likes them so young that he will redshirt these girls until they become 18. Red shirt meaning they gonna pull the Tiger shit, Tiger and Kylie. I'm gonna hang around you. I'm gonna be in contact with you. We not gonna have no sexual relations, but you're gonna know that when you become of age, we're gonna be fucking. I think he's that type of guy. I could be wrong. I'm just assuming, allegedly. it is just weird shit, man. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily care about the outcome of this lawsuit. I really don't. I have no say in this. I don't care. The thing about it is, that's how you know the song Not Like Us rings very true when it comes to Drake, because a nigga told you he's what the culture is feeling. That's somebody who isn't concerned about botted streams or whether people know that his streams got botted, because at the end of the day, the actual culture, the people that actually felt the song and celebrated the song and liked the song and showed up to a bunch of 39 to be exact, 39 sold out stadium shows. I'm sorry, but those aren't robots. Those are actual people that pulled up and bought tickets and filled up stadiums around the world. I do not care if that song got botted. I don't even think people understand how to divide the two. And it's funny because an academics page is bringing up an actual example of somebody who isn't doing well sales wise, but has a lot of streams and not selling out tours. That is somebody who you can say is botting streams and not benefiting from whatever it is going on in his situation as far as his record label or whatever's going on. If Kendrick went on tour and none of these stadiums were selling out and you saw low capacity at that's how you know that this whole argument that he's trying to present, or this whole lawsuit that he's trying to present, is valid. Because if they botted a bunch of streams and they were giving him a bunch of, records on Spotify and, number ones on Billboard just to try to outdo Drake, none of that shit would have translated to a tour and them selling out tour. I don't care who you are. I've seen people with hundreds of millions of streams on songs can't sell out a theater, can't sell out a club. So, regardless if the streams were botted or not, that song culturally, and even bigger than that, not just within the culture, because it's not just a cult classic song. This is something that resonated all around the world. Little niggas in Africa doing Not Like Us, doing the dances from the Super Bowl. That's another funny part, because people asking how Kendrick could do this, or you guys saying it's the dot era and it's all this type. Kids in Africa was mimicking the Super Bowl halftime performance and posted it on TikTok. In other countries, they like the song. And I'm gonna be honest, for the people that really love and enjoy the song, they probably do not care that it's about Drake. They probably like it because it sounds good and it's catchy. It's a catchy song. When has a catchy song not grasped the public? Oh, he made the whole GNX tour about Drake. He has to perform that song every night. Oh, yeah. I mean, silly me. I didn't know that artists should not perform a #1 song that is killing it around the world. I didn't know they weren't supposed to do that. But because it's against a certain person, niggas, oh, he dragging it. Oh, he has to make the tour about, that's the only way he can sell out a tour. That's the only way he can sell tickets. That's the only way he can stay relevant is if he mentions Drake. They act like Not Like Us was to pay homage to Drake or some shit. Like, this nigga was dick riding Drake. That's the only way he can get in the stadium. Like, no, that song is dissing Drake. The same way Drake went on tour and was performing back to back, putting Meek Mill memes and putting up stuff on Jumbotrons to clown Meek. Y'all niggas was sitting right there in the crowd like, yeah, go OVO Savior. That's the boy right there. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how them niggas be sounding at his concert. I've seen videos. I've heard it. Niggas behind the camera be saying the most zestiest, the most suspect shit when they be seeing Drake on stage. They say Drake made music for the bad bitches. You know who them bad bitches are? All the men who support Drake. Y'all niggas be the ones shaking y'all ass. Y'all the ones that be on the yacht trying to impress other niggas by listening to Drake. Until you weird ass niggas that hear Kendrick Lamar playing and you have some type of relationship with Drake and you tell them to turn it off when you in a public area, you look like a bitch. You don't look like these are loyal friends. This is what loyalty looks like. No, you look like a bitch. You look like a man that don't know how to compose himself, who looks at another man as a superior to him. Oh, if I play this, Drake will be mad at me and I won't have a relationship with Drake anymore. That is some hoe ass shit. I ain't seen one. That's another thing. I ain't seen one video of a Kendrick Lamar fan or anybody tied to Kendrick telling somebody to turn that Drake off when it come on. You know why? Because niggas who know who actually won the battle are the niggas who actually are unbothered by this shit and don't care. It doesn't affect them. Ain't nobody saying that he can't come to LA. Next show that Drake does in California, you ain't gonna see no goofy ass nigga like Top 5 saying, yeah, where's Drake's hotel at? He has 600 security guards outside his hotel. Shut up. That's why you got your neck sliced, because you talk too much. Niggas told you to shut the fuck up. Cut your shit from one end to the other. I swear to God, you better thank whoever it is that you thank. Allah, God, whoever it is, nigga, that you are alive today. If there was a sure sign for anybody to shut the fuck up forever, it should be the nigga that got his whole neck sliced 17 inches. Come on, man. I ain't gonna waste too much time on this, man. I ain't gonna waste too much time. We do got to talk about this though. Omar Gooding and Cameron. This is probably one of the funniest things that have happened on the internet in the past year. So for those who don't know, Cameron and Omar Gooding are beefing with each other. This stemmed from a situation where Cameron was speaking on, matter of fact, he'll get to it. I'm going to play the video, but in a gist, he was talking about B-list celebrities and them getting work and things like that. He mentioned Omar Gooding, but when he mentioned Omar, he called him Omar Gooding Jr. Now, I don't know why Omar wouldn't think that would be like a casual mistake for somebody who knows who he is and knows who his brother is. But he clearly took offense to it and decided to put out diss tracks and all types of stuff. They just kind of had this little short, mini feud. But it ramped back up because Omar got up one day, Cameron got up one day and decided to, speak on Omar. Omar was like, oh, I said something about you. I put these songs out a while ago. You just now responding to me? What happened? Why did you just decide to get up and start? You trying to stay relevant? You need me for clicks, or what's going on? Unbeknownst to the public, Cameron was doing this because he had something under his sleeve. Cameron decided that he was going to stage an entire movie opportunity, small film, pay this man to come and do a movie just so he can embarrass this man later on without his knowledge. Had him sign papers that he didn't really read, apparently, to where Cameron could do whatever he wanted with the footage. It just kind of got bad. But I'm gonna let y'all see. Check this out.
So a lot of people was like, yo, Cam, what's going on with you and Omar Gooding Jr.? Here's what happened.
Casting, like, no disrespect to nobody. I'm talking about when, like, Vin Ranger sitting around or Omar Gooding Jr., y'all niggas sitting around, like.
So that's what happened. I called him Omar Gooding Jr., and he's like, that you calling me out my name. Cuba's the junior. How am I be the junior? And he made 3 diss records. They wasn't that bad. They was actually pretty good, to be honest with you. But I was like, damn.
I'm glad he said that, and he wasn't hating. because you can say what you want. Omar can rap. For those that don't know, Omar can rap. So when people, and that's another thing, when people see like actors and like people who aren't, you know, in the public for being musical artists, when they pop up and do that, it's hard for people to you know, to differentiate them from them being an actor or them being a rapper. Like it looks weird to some people and they automatically write it off as corny. That nigga Omar can rap. Let's just put that out there.
And this nigga's bugging. So when I did my freestyle, I said, please don't mention me with no Omar Gooden. He did another record. Cool. So this while we working on It Is What It Is, Buffer like, Kim, we ain't got time for that, man. We got to finish. I said, Buffer's right. But I'm on vacation. So I threw up a post the other day like, yo, you a Nickelodeon kid. Stop playing with grown folks. So what do? He do another diss record. So you know me, I got a new way to play with niggas. Pause. Super pause. I'm going to start booking niggas. Because y'all broke. A lot of niggas is broke. I booked that nigga for $7,500 to do a movie for 3 weeks. He said I didn't. So you know what I did? I booked a nigga to do a movie that's never coming out. Like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Omar. That movie you flew to Miami for, it ain't no movie coming out. I booked you. And I was laughing at you behind the scenes. I was there. I was sitting there laughing at you. And you know what? Now you're coming on Revolt tonight. Because you signed the paperwork saying I could do whatever with the footage. You thought them niggas was real movie producers? They are real movie producers. But them was my niggas. You was in a room full of niggas that was my niggas. Check it out, y'all. Look at this.
Whole staff. This is the whole staff for when I was shooting. Oh, look, he signed the paperwork. Hold on, let me get in here. He's signing the paperwork. This is meaning I can do whatever I want with this footage. I want to do.
Diabolical.
Sign that paperwork right. You're reading for nothing, stupid. Put your fucking titties back in, nigga.
And it keeps going.
Fuck you doing with your titties out, nigga? Fuck is wrong with you, man? You comfortable too, nigga. Mad comfortable. Put your titties away, nigga. I don't know what's wrong with nigga. Oh, look, he's brushing his hair. Look, hold on, let me get back. Oh, hold on, let me get back in. Get them waves right, nigga. Oh, you got get the curls. Look at this nigga doing push-ups. Nigga, I got this nigga doing push-ups. Get your ass on the floor and do push-ups, nigga. Nigga really think he in a movie.
This nigga's crazy.
Do your push-ups, nigga. Yeah, I got you doing push-ups, stupid ass.
And that's just behind the scenes. So tonight at 10 p.m. on Revolt is going to be streaming tomorrow. Look at Omar Gooden playing in a movie that's never coming out. Mind you, they all speaking Spanish the whole time. He don't even speak Spanish. They talking about the nigga in Spanish while the movie's going on. So the dialogue is all Spanish, and he don't know Spanish. They was talking about you, stupid. Now, keep doing another record. I'm going to book you for my goddaughter baby shower. Her shit is in October. And we'll book you to do all the diss records. I'll pay you for that too, because what I'm going to start doing is paying niggas just to laugh at them. It cost me $3,500 to do everything to book you, their hotel, your flight, all that shit. It cost me $12,000, $13,000 to go to the NBA game. I'd just rather laugh at you for $3,500. Be careful. This is my new shit. It's called Book My Ops.
Book My Ops. You know what's crazy? I read something too. I read in the comments because, you know, Omar has been responding. You know, he responded to this first, and I'm going to show that next. And, you know, when somebody is embarrassed or when they feel like somebody has an upper hand on them or they feel like, oh, shit, they got me, people tend to do, like, the kind of, like, play it off laugh or, like, the nonchalant laugh or try to act like they're laughing because they're unbothered. But you can tell it's a laugh of, like, embarrassment, a laugh of, like, you're trying too hard to have people think you're unbothered, that it didn't affect you. He was doing that, and also somebody made a very important comment because he was on the video like, yeah, that was an easy $3,500. He's like, you want to book me again? Free trip to Miami, $3,500 in my pocket. Shoot a movie that ain't got to come out. I'll do that. He's like, where you want to book me next? Ibiza? You know what I'm saying? What you want to get? Like, he was basically opening up the floor to say, hey, yeah, if you just throwing money around and trying to book people on some funny shit, go ahead, keep throwing me thousands of dollars for your enjoyment. Now, that sounds cool, and that sounds like, oh, yeah, like I'm unbothered. But somebody in the comments made a very profound statement. He said, hey, man, you might want to chill out, because that wasn't just him trying to laugh at you. That was him showing you that he could have backdoored the shit out of you. He had you in a room full of his people because you got tricked into thinking you were going to a movie set when he surrounded you with people that he knew and that could have did you bad. They would have had this man getting ping pong paddled all through that garage if Cameron was the Cameron from the early 2000s. Thank God he understands the type of influence he has today and what type of opportunities that he has today and the type of financial freedom that he has come into as of later in his career. Him noticing that is the reason why he probably won't go back to his old ways. But please understand that you got to be more street smart than that. If it was that easy to get you with some people that you didn't really know and you just seen the price $3,500, cool, I'm gonna go do it. He said he paid for his flight, paid for his hotel, all that, and put $3,500 in his pocket. You could have got done badly that day. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Listen to his response. It's wild and crazy, kids. Why don't they play, man? Come on, motherfucker. Omar, dog. What's going on, dog? Hold on, let me refresh this. Let's refresh it. See if it'll play now.
On the top of the morning, top of the morning. On the top of the morning, top of the morning. Top of the morning. Hey, I have to, this is serious here because I got to address this right away because people call me. I have to send an apology. Hold on, give me a minute. I have to apologize for what I'm about to do to this nigga on this music. It's gonna be diabolical.
Why is it lagging, man? Come on.
On the top of the morning, top of the morning. It's gonna be diabolical. First of all, thank you, brother. Thank you. You are next level. A free trip to Miami, $2,500 in my pocket to do some push-ups with my shirt off. Thank you. And knowing that garbage ain't coming out is even better. Show it on your little show all you want if you need ratings that bad. I'm almost 50, nigga. You don't give a fuck about man boobs and a titty? I never said I was in shape. Who gives a shit about that, nigga? I'm a grown-ass man, nigga. It was funny, though. I've been laughing. I've been with the shirt down, with the... I've been laughing all morning. My niggas is mad. Nigga, calm down, nigga.
He said my niggas is mad. Who? I hate when people do that. Like, in a passive-aggressive way, try to, like, say, like, oh, yeah, you know, they got niggas that's ready to do something, or insinuating that they got niggas that are mad and want to, you know, retaliate without having to say it. If that wasn't even a possibility, don't even mention it. It's best to keep that information a secret. It's best to keep that part quiet so that people don't think, or people will assume that you just some guy sitting in Minnesota on a webcam that just is by himself and don't nobody give a fuck about him, so any nigga could just talk to him crazy or try to do something to him and ain't nothing gonna happen. It's best to keep that quiet. And the reason for that is when niggas feel like they can do whatever, the art of surprise is just as great as somebody being prepared for a possibility of you having niggas defending you. That's all I'm saying. But that shit's lagging. It's annoying the shit out of me. Either way, you heard his voice. He was trying his best to sound like he was unbothered. Nigga was doing the high pitched laugh. I'm just like, bro, why are you? It's not. It wasn't even funny like that. You made it obvious as hell that you were bothered, and that's okay. You know, if you were somebody who found out that a movie you shot, he was probably thinking like, man, when is this gonna come out so I can promote it and show people I'm still doing movies, only to find out that the movie was fake and it's not coming out. I as an actor, a thespian, I'd be pretty mad. I'm not gonna act like, oh well, you know, I got $3,500, everything's cool. Nah, you went in there and tried to put on your best work, only to find out that it was fugazi. I'll be mad, man. It's okay to show that you mad. It's okay. Just like Dr. Umar, it's okay to show that you failed the people. It's okay to show that you overstepped your welcome. It's okay to let people know you overshot the basketball of Pan-Africanism. Umar apparently is having his school auctioned off by the city because he has about allegedly $70-something thousand of unpaid shit that the state is saying, all right, Negro, we gave you enough time to build this goddamn school. All you have in there is tumbleweeds and 2 lockers. It is time to give it up. So now he's on the internet once again trying to show his followers that it's not what they think it is, and it is in fact something else. Let's hear what the something else is.
On August the 5th,
let's see.
The city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus.
Frederick Douglass.
Unpaid vacant property registration fees.
Frederick.
I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen? Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs?
Now, it's going to be a crazy day when the city of Wilmington shows that they tried to get in contact with Dr. Umar. They're going to show, because what's going to happen is there's going to be some sort of lawsuit. He's going to have to provide paperwork and documentation of any type of donation given to him over the past 6 years. They're going to ask where all that money went. And they're also going to be like, well, because he wasn't actually paying the property balance or whatever he needed to pay during those years, during that time, and we saw that he was actually getting donations and we saw that there was money coming in but not money being used to renovate the school, we decided to sell the school and the land so that we can get the money back that he owes us for him doing the renovations to a school he has not finished in 6 years. Dr. Umar is going to have to provide evidence We are not in the day and age of niggas just getting on camera, showing your face and talking. Stop trying to convince people with your words and start showing up with the paperwork and showing up with the proof. Show us that you have been trying to put money that has been donated to you for this school specifically. Show us that you have been putting that money into the school and not into yourself. If I find one goddamn flight booked with donation money, Umar is getting the hammer for years. I'm not letting up on that nigga. I'm not letting up on that, because if you somebody that is so for the people and so pro-black and so pan-Africanist and so all this shit for the people, but taking the funds that people gave you for a school that you specifically paraded and used as a vocal point of your purpose in this whole entire shit that you doing, you man. And I'm trying to give them grace, because we don't have proof. I don't have proof of nothing. And I'm not the nigga that's gonna sit up here and act like I know for a fact that this nigga's scamming. But if it quack like a duck, look like a duck, shit like a duck, nigga is probably Dr. Umar. I'm just saying. Now, GMS fam, I do have to go. I have some things I need to do. We've been here for 2 hours. I appreciate every single one of y'all that pulled up today, who are participated in the chat. If you want to show love to the GMS show in a big way, you can hit the super chat. Also, you can hit the Cash App, which is in the description below. Follow me on my socials, which is above my head. I will try to follow y'all back. My main page is crazy. I can't see everybody who follows me on there, but if you follow the GMS show, I will definitely follow you back over there. What else? Hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe. Put a GMS in the chat. Also, like I said in the top of the show, this is a show and platform that is now partnered up with the great people over at Mellow. As you can see, they have what you need, from the drinks to the candies. You see it right here, man. Mellow, they provide you with vegan, organic ingredients, no artificial flavors, non-GMO and non-additives added to any of the things that they use. All of this shit is great. I've tried the products, from the chocolate bars to the pop rocks to the drinks. All of it is fire. I would not put my name or my brand behind this if it wasn't for real. I'm telling you right now, I drink this shit damn near every single day. This right here is my favorite, man. Strawberry limeade. They got a blueberry limeade. Go to mellow.com. I got the link up there. It is tagged. It is pinned to the top of the chat, man. Go to the top of the chat, man. Use the promo code GMS25. Even if you don't partake in any of this stuff, buy something from there and let them know that GMS sent you. Use the promo code to show them that we can support and y'all can put yourselves behind this GMS brand as well. Show these people over at Mellow that we stand strong with each other. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that GMS was the right individual to partner up with when it comes to this great. And I'm not just talking this shit to say it. I'm telling you, I really do drink this shit every day. My nigga just gave me 24 cans of this shit. I'm already down to like 12. I drink these shits all the time. They don't get you sluggish. They don't get you all messed up. No headache. None of the other weird shit that some of these other brands be doing. Smooth sailing. All right. GMS25. That is the promo code. It'll get you 25% off of your entire order. Head over to Mellow. Hit that link, man. GMS fam, the green room. Go ahead and hit that like button on the way out. Hey, let me play some new shit. Let's play some new shit on the way out. Can we do that? Let's go. GMS fam, the green room. Hey, GMS. New music is coming soon. New raps. Pay attention. We're gonna get it to you expeditiously. Hey, hey. Hey. He said that looks refreshing. It is refreshing. Keep them cold. Keep them cold. Drink one of these ice cold right out the refrigerator, right out of the cooler. Oh my God. With the sun beaming. Tastes so good, man. Ow, yes. Find your mellow. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I got you. I'm gonna do that now, actually. I'm gonna do it right when I get off live. GMS fam in the green room. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all stay cool, stay refreshed. If you in Minnesota, catch me at the end of the month. We gonna be at the state fair. If you run into me, smoke some, bitch.